Happy Monday, everybody. Hope everybody had a nice Easter Sunday. Got a little crazy around here last night. I didn't schedule a coffee sessions because I wasn't even sure we were going to have power. And I love my little Fox 5 Atlanta news team, the weather, what do they call it? They got a name for it. Severe weather, storm tracker, whatever it is. I love those guys because they always are, right on the ball. The radar's good. They were on TV all night. They cut into programming and stuff. And the sad news is we did have some fatalities up in North Georgia. I think most of them were at a trailer park up there. And so they're got a big mess to clean up there. However, I look around and I see that I have a lot of limbs and stuff in the yard. I'm looking at my security cameras that are scanning around. But I already had that anyway from the last one we had. This one we had last night. And if I look all eyes like road maps and stuff, it's because it was a long night, because the stuff that was supposed to hit here was supposed to hit about 3 a.m. And there's nothing worse than knowing that there's a possibility of a tornado coming when you're going to try to go sleep. So anyway, I stayed up for the longest time. And then when it finally started hitting here, it's weird how it does, but it wasn't near as bad as what I thought it was going to be. In fact, it wasn't near as bad as the one we had just a week or so ago. But I'm thankful for that. My house is still standing. No trees down as far as I can tell. But yeah, the folks up in North Georgia had a rough time. And I watched the news this morning, and that whole storm front still is strong as heck. And it's, usually when it passes through metro Atlanta and off to the east, it kind of starts breaking up and weakening, but they're saying it's still pretty strong, and now it's hitting like Savannah and Tybee Island and South Carolina and all that stuff. So keep those folks in your thoughts and prayers, because it's still pretty rough. Let's see what other. Well, let's go see who's here first before I get yakking too much. I'm already way behind on the comments too. Let's see. One thing about it though, when I don't set it up till late, y'all can't get over here at like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, can you? See, his was the first comment. His was like 8:55. I think. I was. In fact, the thing said it was going to start later, and it's simply because Facebook won't let you, if it's 5 till 9 and you want to start at 9, you can't do it. You have to set the time for after that. But then once you get it set up, you can go early. So that's why I still went at 9 o'clock, but I had to set it up for later. Hitch says, good morning, everybody. Hope y'all in the South are safe after the severe weather. Well, I am, but I can't speak for everybody. A lot of, the news, that's all they showed this morning was trees down. I know there was another 34-year-old guy that was killed because a big old tree fell on his house. The rest of his family was okay. They got out okay, but he got pinned by a big old tree. And that's always what I think about, because I got a big one right outside my bedroom. I probably should have it taken down, but I never think about it until one of these storms come through. I see Gary Hammett Wood Creations is here. How you doing, Gary? Wilson Rubottom's here. Says, good morning, Dave. Thumbs up, everybody. Yeah, we got a few thumbs up going over there. Earl Walker's in the house. Says, morning, everyone. 59 degrees and rain in Ohio this morning. Yep. Thank you, Earl. Steve in Toronto says, good morning, everyone. Here's old Janet. She's over there on Facebook. Says, good morning, David. Did you make it through the storms without damage? Saw the South was taking quite the beating. Yeah. And the far southeast now, like I said, over on the coast is getting it now. I haven't been outside to survey anything, but just looking outside out the windows and looking at my security cameras as they scan around to the different cameras, it looks good. It's always a good sign that when you have a storm, you look out there and you don't see any shingles laying in your yard. My deck has got lots of sticks on it, but I'm thinking that's just because I haven't picked those up from the last time. I've been picking some of them out in the yard. But I mean, there were some big limbs and stuff blowing around. But yeah, looks like it went well here. Johnny from J Fabrications here says, good morning all from Goodyear, Arizona. Steve Gronsky, 33, headed to 45, Mustang, Oklahoma. I think winter has returned. Yeah, 45, yeah, that's pretty cold. It's going to be cooler here today, but like I said, I'm okay with that. I'll be out in the garage all day working. So that won't bother me any. Dave Clemens is here. Says Big D in the house. Morning, Dave. Happy Monday. 44 headed to 50. Big rain. I can't even talk. Big winds and rain here in gorgeous Brooklyn, Michigan. All right. Russ Meadows is here. How you doing, Russ? Good to see you here. Yeah, so far so good, Gary. I don't see this camera shot that I'm looking at right this second shows both my shop, my shop in back, and the storage building I have behind it. No trees on them, so that's good. Kevin Ailes is in the house. Good morning, Kevin. How you doing? Johnny doing the Facebook check 1, 2. Appreciate you, Johnny. Bob Sims. Hi from sunny UK. Hi, Bob. How you doing this morning? Hope you're doing well. Paul Stewart. Good morning. Hope you're safe, Dave. Yeah, so far so good. I think we dodged a bullet last night. Howdy, everyone, says Jim Senecola. Windy, rainy day today. Yeah. Jim had a pretty cool challenge video, too, if y'all need to check that out. Like I said, you can go to my YouTube channel and look for the playlist, because there's a playlist for the 2020 Quarantine CNC Challenge. And also, I've got a page on my website. If you go to the main page, davegatton.com, there's a little paragraph or something right at the top says click here to watch. You click them, and they're all in the order that I received them. And I think I got another one I got to add this morning, because I see that Becca Miller sent me one about 2 a.m. or something last night, I think. So I got to get that one in there. Bill Hoffman's in the house. Good morning, Dave. Looks like bad storms on top of you. Be safe. Oh, that might be from last night. Well, no, it says 9:01. Yeah, we, or at least I weathered the storm. You know, like not everybody got so lucky. So Bob says fingers aren't working. That explains that. That's all right, Bob. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. Charles Steed's here. Good morning, everyone. I think, Charles, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think you're in the Rome, Georgia area. And they kept saying, you know, of course, it was bad all up above you. But they kept saying, yeah, and if you're in Rome, you're probably okay. You're just getting rain and stuff. So I don't know. I hope you made it through it okay, Charles. Keith Stanford in the house. Morning all from soggy, cold New Hampshire. Wow. Mark Lindsay CNC says, morning, y'all. I wondered why I didn't see a scheduled show. Now I know it's nothing wrong on mine. Now, I started to schedule one, and then I thought, well, what if I schedule it and then I get up this morning and I don't have power? So I thought, well, I'll just wait. I like to schedule them ahead of time, the night before sometime. And sometimes I'll forget and I do it pretty late, right before I go to bed or something. But I always like to do it so that when I get up here, if for some reason I get up late or forget and start doing something, I can come right in, open it up, and go. But yeah, I didn't bother setting it up because I thought, be my luck, I set it up and then I'll get up some more and won't have power or something. So, but that didn't happen. So, Bart Bixel's in the house. How you doing, Bart? There's Gregg Hamilton. How are you doing, Gregg? How'd you fare over in Conyers, Rockdale? I think you still live in the same place over there off of Road. Hope you're doing well. Apparently you got internet service. So Dave Clemens says, morning, Jim. Happy Monday. Nice coronavirus entry. Yeah. I would. That just reminds me too. Even, this was really the quarantine CNC challenge. That's what we're calling it. So if you do a video, make sure you put that in the video. I'm trying to avoid putting telling people to put coronavirus in the title, because you never know when YouTube may get finicky and decide they don't want any videos about that. So, and then they just look through and see that in the title and, do something. So, yeah, because it's the 2020 quarantine CNC challenge. There's Matt, Awesome Wood Things Hoss. How you doing, Matt? Hope you're doing well this morning. Mike Reynolds. Hope your social distancing Easter was a good one. Yeah, I didn't have any problem social distancing here. It's not hard to do when you're the only one here. Good morning, Matt and I are watching as it really rains here. I'd like to give a shout out to Matt Stutz. I understand he's a frequent watcher of the coffee sessions here, so I appreciate you watching with your dad there, Matt. Good to see you on here, buddy. Dave Clemens says, happy Monday, Mark. Let's see. Please consider dropping a like on Dave's video. That helps. Yeah, they all help. Got a few of them over there. Or a thumbs down if you want. I'll take those too. I don't care. Dan Russell's in the house. How you doing, Dan? So good to see you back on Facebook, man. So good. Janet says, any news on your buddy Jim? Yeah, and it's not real good. I text. Let me get my phone so I can confirm when I was talking about. I texted her on. Yeah, give my phone a minute. It's slow this morning. Let's see. Okay, let's see. I texted her on Friday, Good Friday, and she said he was still pretty sick, but no fever. Doctors changed meds. And then on Sunday, yesterday morning, she texts me first and says, Jim is a little better. Happy Easter. And then that was at 9:59. And then by 2:42 p.m., and this is like a group text she sent out to several people. It says, long story, but okay. Jim started having trouble breathing, not bad. Called 911. Henry doctor said he has fluid on his right lung, taking him to Piedmont, Atlanta today, draining fluid today or tomorrow. So that's, and I don't think they did it yesterday. I think they're going to be doing that today. So I text her again this morning, and she says, talked to him this morning. The COVID-19 came back negative. So that's good news. Does not know when the procedure will be, which is, I guess, getting the draining the fluid off his lung. yeah, so he's in the hospital, but he's under some good care there, and Jill is keeping us all posted. So that's the latest on him. And thanks for asking, Janet. Let's see. Gary Hammett says, I had a tree fall into my lawnmower shed. That's not good. That's not good. I work, I don't worry about a whole lot because it's just stuff, and stuff can be replaced. But I have a ton, and you'd have to be here. Mark's been here. A few folks have been here. I have a ton of trees, particularly in the back, but really all over on the side and everything. And we're not talking little saplings. We're talking trees that have been here for years, and they are probably minimum 50 to probably 70 or 80 feet tall. So, and they're big, round, and heavy. So I always worry about because that shop and the storage building, they're not like superstructures. They're it's just cheap aluminum siding and a 2x4 frame. So whatever tree falls through it, it's going all the way through it. So I always worry about stuff like that. Brian Moomy's in the house. Says, good morning, all. 8 degrees and snow here in Wyoming. So see, you thought it was cold where you're at. Go talk to O'Brien. Gee, Merry Christmas. Bob says, how many guitars can you make from the tree? I don't know. I'd have to let it dry out good, I suppose. Dave's back on Facebook. Dan says, never fool with Mother Nature. Oh, by the way, Dan, I really enjoyed that. I think it was a sunset you posted on Facebook the other day from like 400 feet taken from your drone. That was pretty cool. Good to see you getting back out and doing that. Mike Sills says, scary night. News saying we had 8 tornadoes in the area last night. Lots of devastation in some neighborhoods. Yeah. Yeah, it got pretty hairy for sure. There's Ryan Ballard. Somebody woke him up, I guess. How you doing, Ryan? Good to see you this morning. Charles says, yeah, we were lucky the worst went north of us. Yeah. Clyde LeBonnie's in the house. How you doing, Clyde? Good morning, sir. Larry Galt, late but here. And there's the hobby man. The hobby box man right there. How you doing, hobby? Let's see. All right, well, I think we're pretty much caught up on questions. Yeah, we're hoping for that too, Janet. But if you got any prayers, then it doesn't hurt. We'll always take those. Jim's a tough old bird. I imagine he's, he's well, first he's a big old guy. He's 6. I always say he's like 8'2" or something. But he goes, "Oh, I'm not that tall." I think, but he's way bigger than I am. He's like 6'5", 6, something like that. He ducks when he comes through a doorway. I'll just put it to you that way. But and he's healthy. He's in the past he's rode bikes, got into bike riding, and he's even got a stationary bike in his basement. So he's probably not your average 69 or 70-year-old. That I think that's how old he is. Neil Cochran's in the house. How you doing, Neil? Indianapolis Motor Speedway lost the legend Pat Kennedy to, I don't know if that's supposed to be Civet Easter morning. He was a healthy, handsome 63-year-old, authored several books on India. Yeah. Yeah, I saw your post. Yeah, COVID. All right, that's what I thought you meant. Everybody's typing with boxing gloves on today, I guess. Yeah, Sterling Moss passed too. Yeah. All right. Well, it looks like we're caught up. Let's see. It's taking me most of the darn time just to go through the comments. Don't have a whole lot to talk about because I haven't been really watching much because there wasn't much to watch other than weather, because that's pretty much all they talked about yesterday. But the coffee's good. I do think, again, I hate to keep harping on this COVID stuff, but it's on everybody's mind these days because we're all stuck at home, or should be stuck at home. But I saw the other day, and I don't remember what state it was, but there was a little 12-year-old girl, and she was out playing basketball in her driveway, on her mom and dad's property by herself. And the police came, and I believe it said they took her gold, confiscated her gold. And I'm thinking, you know what? These law enforcement and government folks, they better watch their step, because they're getting a little bit overstepping their bounds, I think. Because, if she's out there by herself, that's not hurting a thing. There's nobody's going to catch COVID-19 by driving by her house and looking over there and seeing her playing basketball by herself. So I just, I don't get that. I think some of these people are getting a little power crazy when it comes to this stuff. Yeah, you got people got to stay home and got to be smart and all that. I get all that, but you can't just suddenly snatch away everybody's civil liberties. That's not going to fly for very long, I can assure you. So I'm sure probably some of y'all saw that too. But yeah, that's only one of the things that made me mad yesterday or today. But it's all good. I got lots of stuff to do today. I'm going to I have all kinds of noise going in my garage. If you open up your door and stick your head out, you probably hear me from wherever you're at, because I'm going to be loud and proud today. I'm going to be out there running both machines. Yeah, I agree, Mark. There's going to be some lawsuits because they're just really they're just overstepping their bounds, I think. Yeah, there was a surfer that got arrested too. Only one in the ocean. Well, there's a video that I saw it on Facebook this morning, and it was jokingly saying, "We got a runner." You know how they do when the car, they're chasing a car and they stop them and they get out and they take off running. They always say, "We got a runner." But this was some guy that was just running for exercise on the beach. He was the only person within miles of that place. And then here come the cops and try to chase him. Of course, the video I saw, they didn't catch him because he was way faster than the cop. But come on, man, leave people alone. And if they're congregating with a bunch of folks and not doing the social distancing thing, yeah, then you got something to enforce. But get out of our lives, man. That's it's just like I said, that's not going to fly for very long if it don't. If it don't straighten that pretty soon, and they keep going doing more and more of that, the what's going to hit the fan. So Yeah, Wilson says we're going to have to get back out, even if it's with mask and gloves or the normal. Yeah, and I don't think that, and I don't like when they say, "Oh, this is the new normal." No, it's not the new normal. Um, it's not. It's not going to be. We'll get back to the old normal. There wasn't nothing wrong with the old normal. It's just, we got all this stuff going on right now. We need to be cautious and and you can't just go out and be crazy yourself, thinking, "Well, I'm okay," or maybe you've even had it and just had mild symptoms and now you're okay. You got to worry about infecting other people, but we can't. We don't stay in our house forever. I can tell you that much. And that's coming from an old homebody like me that don't go out anyway. But yeah, it's even I'm getting tired of seeing some of the stuff that I see, like the little girl with the basketball goal. And no sense in that. No sense in that. Yeah. Civil. Yeah. See, they can use. Yeah, and like I guarantee you, there's people there going, "Oh wow, look how easy that was. We just put a little scare out like this, and we can control these folks." I guarantee you. And Mark says, "I got a lot of sanding to do today, so respirator and gloves are going to be the norm." Yeah, good old sanding. Yeah, you should probably do a video on, and you could even do it with your Aspire training and stuff. How to make a downdraft table for sanding, and then make yourself one. That's that'd be a good thing. There you go. Bob Sims says he's making an electronic lead screw for his lathe. That sounds interesting. Sounds very good. Byron Sanders says Greenville police officer. Oh, Greenville, Mississippi, I guess, police officer actually told a pastor that the constitutional rights are suspended. Yeah, I saw that too. I mean, yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with the church services if they're doing the drive-through thing where they go to the parking lot and everybody stays in their car and stuff. I mean, crazy. What bothers me is the social interactions we are having now with masks. You can't see someone smile, so you go into robot mode and don't speak to one another. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's I just wonder too, because it's supposed to be illegal or whatever to wear like something in a bank. And if you're a bank teller now, I mean, you got to think everybody coming in there could be a potential uh, robber. Because now that if I was a bank robber, that's what I do. I just wear one of those COVID, what do they call them, N95 mask or whatever. Yeah. All right. Well, my 30 minutes are about up on my timer. Must have been late hitting the timer because it's still got a minute or two left. But so what's everybody gonna do today? Got big plans? Um, Anybody got gardens coming up? You're supposed to be able to plant your garden. I think after Easter, most places. That's what they. That's what they say around here. That should wait till after. Let's see. Is it after Easter or after Good Friday? One of those. Uh, Bank lobbies are closed around here. You can't rob them very easily. Yeah, yeah, that's right. I think my bank sent me a thing, which is, I kind of laughed when I got it because I'm like, yeah, I only go to the bank like once or twice a year, if that. But they said that they're keeping the lobby closed and everybody has to go through the drive-through now. Pay estimated taxes. Yeah, that should be fun. Now I think you got a little break if I read it right, because I think that that they're extending the deadline for all that stuff to July 15th. But I still got to finish up my stuff, and I'm gonna go ahead and do it, just because if I don't do it, I'll be waiting till July 14th and then be scrambling around doing it. So Clyde says after Mother's Day is where he at. Yeah, it's like a lot colder and you a lot farther north than everybody else. So let me check that. Some of these notifications that I never have figured out some of these notifications. They pop out of the side of the screen here for no rhyme or reason, and I'll get a notification for something that I've already got 2 days ago over here. Yeah, there's Becca Miller's link. So I'll be adding that to the thing. I think we've got like 13 of them, I think, now. So yeah, it says want to stay current. Yeah. Has anybody's bank account got stimulated yet? Yeah, they say that money's supposed to be hitting pretty soon. I'm not holding my breath. But yeah, they said Jim says, do your taxes now. Got mine in record time. Yeah. Mark Lindsay's already banked his refund. Good. Savings for the shops. Yeah. You have a groundbreaking date set for that, Mark, or are you still playing it by ear? And I'm assuming there'll be videos on this stuff. You know how it is. Videos or it didn't happen. Right, Russ Meadows? Russ Meadows says they got their stimulus. Well, yeah, they get theirs first. Don't you know that? You've been around long enough to know that's how it works, buddy. That's how it works. No money today, says Earl Walker. Yeah. I don't know. I saw something on the news. They said there might be something happening this week, but who knows? Like I said, I'm not going to hold my breath. I probably won't even get anything. My luck. So, all right. Well, I'm going to get out of here. My timer's gone off now, and I think I pushed the timer and then went ahead and went early or something. I don't know. Anyhow, I hope y'all are doing well. Okay, Mark says still playing it by ear and not sure if I'm going to do videos on the shed or not. Well, even if you don't do them on the building of the thing, if you do a video after it's done, then we'll know you did it. There's the proof. Clyde says everybody send Mark a 2 before. All right, yeah, thumbs up. I appreciate it, guys. And I appreciate you all coming and hanging by. We had a pretty good little crowd over here, considering I didn't even know if I was going to do this or not until this morning. But I was just kind of waiting to see if I was going to have power and stuff. And they kept talking like it was going to be pretty bad. And it just wasn't bad here. So I'm so thankful for that. Anyway, y'all get out there and have an awesome Monday. Get out there and, I say out there, in your shop, not out amongst the general population. But anyhow, get out there and have a good one, and we will see y'all tomorrow. 0900, bring you coffee.